What is Ramadan? Ramadan is the ninth month of the Islamic calendar, which is based on a 12-month lunar year of approximately 354 days. Because the lunar year is 11 days shorter than the solar year, each lunar month moves 11 days earlier each year. It takes 33 solar years for the lunar months to complete a full cycle and return to the same season. The month traditionally begins and ends based on the sighting of the new moon. The length and purpose of fasting. Muslims fast from pre-dawn to sunset, a fast of between 11 to 16 hours depending on the time of year, for a period of 29 to 30 days. Ramadan entails forgoing food and drink, and if married, abstaining from sex during sunnah hours. For Muslims, Ramadan is a time to train themselves both physically and spiritually by avoiding any negative acts such as gossiping, backbiting, lying, or arguing. Muslims welcome Ramadan as an opportunity for self-reflection and spiritual improvement, and as a means to grow in moral excellence. Ramadan is also a highly social time as Muslims invite each other to breakfast together and meet for prayers at the mosque. The ultimate goal of fasting is gaining greater God consciousness, known in Arabic as taqwa, signifying a state of constant awareness of God. From this awareness, a person should gain discipline, self-restraint, and a greater incentive to do good and avoid wrong. In commemoration of the revelation of the Quran, which began in the month of Ramadan, Muslims attempt to read the entire book during Ramadan. The entire Quran is also recited during special nightly prayers. Who fasts? All Muslims who have reached puberty are obligated to fast. However, people for whom fasting would be a hardship are exempted from fasting. This includes anyone who is sick or traveling, women who are pregnant, nursing, or on their menses, or older people who are too weak or ill to fast. They should make up the fast later, except for those who cannot fast due to age or chronic illness. Instead, they can feed a poor person for every day of fasting that they miss. Children. While children are not required to fast until they reach puberty, it is customary for children beginning around 7 years of age to perform limited or symbolic fasting, such as fasting for half days or on weekends. This trains them gradually and helps to engender a sense of inclusion during the month-long observance. Family routines. A Muslim family usually rises around 5 a.m. before dawn and eats a modest, breakfast-like meal called suhoor. After the meal, the family performs the morning prayer. Particularly during the long summer months, people often take a nap in the late afternoon after work or school. At sunset, family members break the fast with a few dates and water, and depending on the culture, other light foods such as soup, appetizers, or fruit. This is referred to as iftar, which means breaking the fast. After performing the sunset prayers, the family eats dinner. Inviting guests to break the fast or going to someone else's house for iftar is very common in Ramadan. Many families then go to the mosque for the night prayer and a special Ramadan prayer called Taraweeh. After completing their prayers, the families return home around 11:45 p.m. Special activities. Many mosques host daily community dinners where Muslims can break their fast together. This is a great service for students, the poor, and anyone who desires a break from cooking. Many mosques also host a community dinner on the weekends. Special Ramadan prayers called Taraweeh are held in most mosques after the night prayer. During Taraweeh, the prayer leader recites at least 1/30 of the Quran, so that by the end of the month, the entire Quran will have been recited. The night of power, known as Laylat al-Qadr, is believed to fall on one of the odd nights during the last 10 days of Ramadan, but is most widely observed on the 27th night of Ramadan. It is considered the most blessed night in Ramadan because it is believed to be the night in which the Quran was first revealed. Mosques are open all night as Muslims hold vigils in prayer, Quranic recitation, and contemplation. Special foods. Breaking the fast with dates or water is the only strictly traditional culinary custom associated with Ramadan. It is interesting to note the suitability of dates for this purpose, as they are a concentrated source of energy and easily digestible. Different Muslim-populated countries have a variety of special dishes and desserts for Ramadan. Benefits of fasting. Doctors agree that fasting is extremely beneficial for lowering cholesterol levels and for other health benefits. Fasting is a means of purifying the body as well as the spirit, as it gives the body a rest from the continuous task of digesting food. Eid al-Fitr. At the end of Ramadan, Muslims celebrate one of their major holidays called Eid al-Fitr, or the festival of the breaking of the fast. Children traditionally receive new clothes, money or gifts from parents, relatives, and friends. A special prayer and sermon are held on the morning of Eid Day, followed by a community celebration usually in a park or large hall. There are other important dates Muslims fast throughout the year, but this will be explained in another video. Make sure you subscribe to BeamerBee's channel and share with your friends and family.